ever at the World Championships, and Chronicler, Evil Geniuses smashing the Mad Lions.
I was a Mad Lions, or rather an EG believer, and I thought that it would be a hard-fought match where, in the end, EG's, I think, individual level of play far ahead of had enough of Mad Lions to actually get them the win.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen at all. Elyoya was kept down, and as it turned out, if Elyoya didn't get going, that was the end of Mad.
Yeah, we both thought it was going to be a 5-game series, and
Really did.
it really felt like Evil Geniuses were constantly moving, finding picks, specifically looking towards bot side. Unforgiven and Kaiser were the targets a lot of the times in that one, and it was pretty rough. Felt like Jojo Pyun was really on point today. It looked like it was just a mid-jungle domination.
I mean, it really was. This game, too, was really impressive as well. The Draven was locked in early, and EC just said, yeah, and they ran the Sivir Yumi, and they just dumpstered that lane. Such a great performance.
Yeah, in particular, I really loved the set pick. I felt like that was a really smart one, recognizing that they're going to throw the Sylas mid, and that they were going to find constant plays through mid lane that Sylas really couldn't react to. Overall, a really great series for Evil Geniuses and just pure team fighting.
Really performance as well. I mean, the set mid, you know, some of the great LCK mid laners like Chovy have been known for playing champions like that as well.
Oh yeah, and BDD, that's true.
This was very very set. Even lesser known as Bay. Remember Bay in MSI? He did it. But what we're seeing, or what we saw here today from EG, I think, is a very clear sign that if you look to the first day of play-ins, this team did not look like this at all. And considering they're playing with Kaori, that actually makes a ton of
One
sense.
series, right? One series in the LCS.
That really tracks.
Yeah, it really does. I will tell you as well, never give up. At the beginning of the day, 18-0, RNG had never lost a game to a minor region, and this opening game from DFM made me believe they could do it.
And that in of itself is a really big achievement. And I said at the top of the day, and I still truly believe that what DFM did here today was extremely impressive. You can look at RNG, who obviously grew a lot throughout the series. Draft here was maybe not the best, but that would take away from the fact that
DFM earned that win.
Everyone expected DFM to get 3-0 and have it be a complete stomp. I don't think that's disingenuous, and they performed so much better than expected. And contrast this to day one, where Abby went, what, 1-7-2 on Aatrox?
That is a
couldn't
fantastic callback.
Couldn't be more different.
Yeah, huge difference between day one and now, and I felt like they for sure earned the win. A really, really disciplined game one. A strong game two, of course, with one mistake, and I felt like they teetered off a little bit, overthinking it perhaps. That will always happen.
And I think it is also fair to say and fair to criticize that RNG were not their characteristic selves, I think, for those opening games. And there's twofold, right? On one hand, DFM took advantage of that.
Yeah.
They punished RNG. They were proactive. When you watch these replays, it's DFM setting up for the Drakes. It's DFM starting the fights. And ultimately in game one, it was DFM winning those fights.
100%. The point that you made, that's that of them never losing to a minor region. The players know that too. They may not say it or think it, it's in the back of their heads, and oftentimes it will remind me of 2018 Invictus Gaming, where you will play to the level of your competition if you think that they're flatly worse.
Yeah.
And so it's a combination of Detonation Focus me playing really well in the first two games, and a combination of RNG sleeping on them. So it was just nice to see what was a competitive series at the start.
I mean, that replay right at the end, the Elder Dragon went down. For about 3 seconds, I wondered if RNG